Hi there. These comments are for Mizuho, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And you just made some comments, it looks like here. So you say, I saw your online TOEFL course website. I'm interested. I wanted to make sure a few things before I subscribe. So good idea. And I will be completely 100% honest with you, whatever questions you ask. So you say, can I submit the evaluation as many as I want? The answer is no. I do have a rule. So when you're doing speaking and writing practice, you can send me one speaking and one writing practice test daily. That's it. Now, if you miss a few days and then 3 days later, you cannot come back and send 3 on that one day, but you cannot send more than one speaking or one writing practice test in a 24-hour period. That's my basic rule. So it's possible. I mean, if you're diligent, you study regularly, I can give you feedback almost every day on your speaking and even on your writing. So that is my rule. So 1 per day. You say, what kind of feedback will you give me? Okay, so speaking. What I'm going to do is, I just finished grading all my speaking practice tests for today that students submitted by email. So I'm going to send you that video so you can see the kind of feedback I give my students for speaking and pronunciation. So when they do speaking practice, I typically will tell my students any problems they're having in terms of delivery, language use, and topic development. So I try to give feedback in those 3 areas. Okay, let's go to your next question. You say, I get to scores and more details such as grammar and pronunciation. Okay, let's talk about writing. I have a teaching assistant who scores the writing practice test that you submit. So when you get your comments back, when you get comments on speaking, it comes from me. It'll be audio comments. I will talk to you by audio. Now with writing, you'll get written comments. My teaching assistant will give you a score. He'll say your score is, and then you'll have a brief explanation of why you got the score you did. That's it. My teaching assistant does not correct any grammar or organizational problems or anything like that. It's just too time consuming. Think about it. If you sent me a writing practice test, it would probably take me over an hour just to do all the error corrections in the essay. I can give feedback, speaking feedback, to 7 or 8 students in that same amount of time. So it's just not cost effective. I do have an additional service. You don't have to use it, but if you want the error correction service for your writing practice test, that's something in addition to the $45 payment that you pay each month. For example, and remember, you don't have to do this, but if you want me to error correct your entire essay, that means I'll spend about an hour. I'll go through and basically I'll rewrite the essay and show you what you have to do to get a perfect score. You have to make an additional payment to get that service. That additional payment is $50 for one essay. That's it. I know it's expensive, I apologize, but it's just simply really time consuming. That's why I have to make that, you have to make that payment, or you'll just get scores. All right? So that's pretty much it. So what can you learn from the video? You can learn that you can complete speaking and writing practice tests daily. You've learned that. You've learned that you will get audio comments when you complete your speaking practice test directly from me. You've also learned for the $45 that you pay each month, you will get some brief comments, some written comments from a teaching assistant giving you feedback on your independent and integrated writing practice test. All right? So I hope you decide to join my course. I had one of my students, believe it or not, it was about 6 months ago. When I met him, his TOEFL score was 82. In 2.5 months, he went from 82 to 105, and he improved his writing from 21 points to 29 points without any grammar correction from me at all. What did he do? He completed 35 writing practice tests over that period of 2.5 months, and he got better. He got better naturally. I did not error correct any of his writing, and he got better anyway. All right, so you will get better too. Anyway, thank you very much for your comments, and all the best to your high-scoring TOEFL success.